Good evening, listeners. Welcome to the another episode of the MolarBear. Guests of today don't need much introduction. Sir has numerous of national and international publication to his credit. He has delivered more than 100 academic lecture and conducted over 50 CDE programs in India, Indonesia, Dubai, Iran, and Kuwait. He has been invited as a prestigious guest speaker at New York University, Colombo University, Jakarta National University, and many more. He has also been invited as a guest of honor at the annual dental conference Oman Dental Association. He has been awarded the honorary FDS RCSEd by the Royal College of Surgeons, Edinburgh, UK. He is also the recipient of Dr. A.V. Arun's Outstanding Professor Award and Best Teacher Award by RGUHS Bengaluru. He was facilitated by the alumni of Department of Orthodontics and Dentofacial Orthopedics, Bapuji Dental College and Hospital, Davangere in Bangalore 2019 and Hyderabad 2020. Presently, Dean, Bapuji Dental College. Yes, my dear friends, it's the living legend of Department of Orthodontics. Honorable respected Dr. Sadashiva Shetty sir, an eminent academician, author, and clinician par excellence with 40 years of rich experience in the field of orthodontics. Let's call him in the show. Respected Dr. Sadashiv Shetty sir.
Thank you, Dr. Gajendra. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. How are you, sir?
I am fine. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. First of all, very much thank you. Thank you, sir, for taking out time from your busy schedule and coming into the show. First
My
thing,
pleasure. Tell me.
first thing first, sir. How did you land into dentistry?
Like anybody else, any student, I also landed in dentistry because I didn't get a medical seat. This was in the year 1971 when I finished my pre-university and I was looking for a professional course. But there are many in my family who are dentists, and that motivated me to take up dentistry if I fail to get a seat in medical field. Anyway, I have no regrets now. I'm very happy having been in dentistry, and I'm very happy that people are recognizing me as a dentist and as a teacher, as a inspiration to many of the younger generations.
Well, sir, long back in 1971, when you were pursuing your BDS from GDC Madras, what was the scenario of dentistry that time, sir? Can you just enlighten us a bit?
The number of seats available for BDS in Government Dental College, Madras, was only 30. The demand for dentistry was, you can say, was very meager. Nobody was very keen to join dentistry. It was, as I told you, it was a situation where when people didn't get MBBS seats, they used to come for BDS.
Okay.
So the reason why I joined BDS was there was before I say that, there was no NEET exams or competitive exams those days. It was based on the PUC marks. PUC means pre-university marks. There was no +2. The pre-professional course was 1 year, and before that we had a pre-university examinations.
Well, sir.
And I was very, very keen to join MBBS, but I was disheartened when I didn't get. But I got BDS. That too in the waiting list. The number of seats available was 30, and somehow I was lucky to get a seat in BDS.
So you were actually lucky, sir.
Hmm.
Um, Coming to the next question, sir. Being an orthodontist was your choice or just by a luck? I mean, how did you get into ortho over other eight departments? You could have chosen other departments too. So,
I was, in fact, to tell you the truth, I was keen to join oral surgery, oral and maxillofacial surgery.
mhm,
But those days, the subject of oral surgery was in great demand among the service candidates. That means people who serve the government, they used to look for the oral surgery MDS seat.
mhm,
So my teachers advised me to take up orthodontics instead of oral surgery. And my passion, my knowledge, my what to say was very less was very less pertaining to orthodontics.
mhm,
But nevertheless, after joining orthodontics, I became passionate with the subject, and I had great teachers in the department like Dr. J.G. Kannapan, Dr. S. Rangachari, and Dr. M.R. Balasubramaniam, Dr. Venkatesan. Such great teachers were there who made me uh, enjoy the subject of orthodontics and took the took it to a different level. Subsequently, I became a very passionate orthodontist, and every case I treated, I wanted to do it better than the previous one.
mhm, mhm. So, sir, how was your journey as a first year dental student to a post of dean, which you hold now? I mean, ups and downs are there in everyone's life. Any life changing incident if you would like to share with us, sir?
Nothing special in that, but because the dentistry in those days was a little primitive when compared to the present day
Mhm,
scenario.
mhm,
So the equipment, the facilities, the materials that were available those days was not at all comparable to present day sophistication what we have today.
mhm,
But we had wonderful teachers. That is the great thing. We had wonderful teachers with a meager amount of uh, facilities. We were trained to become good dentists,
mhm,
and we were very happy that we could. Maybe I think we studied in difficulty. That made us really strong and hardworking. So I'm very happy that all the success, whatever we have achieved today,
mhm.
is all because of our teachers.
Yes, sir,
And
surely.
moreover, anything that has that has made us good was we were very studious and passionate students.
Okay.
There was a lot of competitive spirit amongst our batchmates,
Mhm,
and that made us even better.
mhm. So, sir, a bit getting a bit personal, sir. Everyone has got an interesting story of their BDS or their MDS time to tell to their juniors so that they get motivated. Do you have any such type of stories or any case which you would like to share with our listeners to motivate them? Because I have always been hearing by my teachers that Shetty sir was an inspiration to every orthodontic student who are there right now in India. The things which were available long back in US, sir, always tend to take it to India also. So, sir, any sort of that interesting incident?
Uh, in fact, after joining orthodontics,
Mm-hmm.
I told you it was a passion to excel,
Yes, sir.
and more than anything else, I would say that the institution where I studied was the one which made me a better clinician, a better teacher, because the number of patients that used to come to our hospital was unimaginable, about 800 patients per day.
Oh my God.
So that was really that just by the number we learned, by looking at the patient we learned many times. So, along with that, we used to have discussions in the clinic. We used to have teachers used to sit as soon as the OPD is over, sit and around the teacher. About 20 of us used to stand along with them. There is no discrimination between UG and PG students. Everybody used to be together, and questions used to be asked to both of us. And the environment was purely academic, and everybody wanted to excel, show that I know better than you. I know better than you. So that's how it happened. That's
So
what happened.
basically, it was the competitive thinking which has made you excel here till here, if I'm not wrong, sir.
Correct.
By the way, sir, congratulations on your launch of your new book named A Case Based Atlas of Comprehensive Orthodontics. Uh,
Yeah.
sir, can you please tell us more about that book, sir?
See, right from day one, the day I joined Bapuji Dental College in 1980, until now, every case that came to the department, I made it a point to diagnose it myself, examine it myself, diagnose it myself. And every student, postgraduate student, who is allotted a case, were asked to show the case to me before they proceeded further. And more than anything else, it was my nature to record everything that happened, what happened to a particular patient, and we accumulated a huge database of patients treated in the department. So what happened was, I was having the desire to come out with a book, like say an atlas, since long. There is a collection of nearly 40 years. And I used to make my students take record of every stage of treatment. And it went on so well that at one point of time, some of my colleagues told that you should come out with a book. And I also had the desire to come out with a book. And finally, I had the opportunity of coming out with the book with some colleagues of mine, to mention their names, Dr. Deepthi and Dr. Zoeb. And they worked really hard to bring out, they had to scan through records more than 2,000, 3,000 cases which are stored in the department. So it was a very difficult task. Ultimately, we came out with the book. And I think anybody who comes in, who puts his hand on the book, will get to know a vast information about orthodontics, because all varieties of cases are there in those 2 volumes. It is about 1,600 pages in 2 volumes, and about 300 patients' records are there, and about 300 graphic illustrations are there to make the student understand the situation better.
Sounds interesting, sir.
It was a very long duration accumulation of records.
That book really sounds interesting. I'll soon get my personal copy, and I hope to get it signed by you very soon, sir.
Surely.
Sir, one question which I ask to my every guest in the show, that as budding dentists say that dentistry is losing its charms, and even students take dentistry as the second option. I mean, if not MBBS, then BDS. Sir, what do you think about this, sir, to motivate the youth or the budding dentist?
This thinking was there in those days, in 1971, I told you. But today, I never regretted that I didn't get an MBBS seat. So I'm very happy that today I didn't get an MBBS seat. many of my classmates, many of my batchmates, we all stayed together in the same hostel.
Hmm.
So I know many of my MBBS colleagues also who did their MBBS, and when compared to them, I'm definitely more successful than most of them, and I am known to many people than them, and it is matter of students. I think if at all dentistry, people who say dentistry has got no charm, no scope, no future, people who tell like that are not willing to work. That is the thing.
Hmm.
And if they take it seriously, mind you,
Hmm.
the number of dental diseases what one a clinician comes across is in a in a country like us where with more than 1.3 million population,
Hmm.
1.3 billion population, the scope one can understand where the scope is better. Definitely, dentistry has got better scope than any other profession,
Actually,
and
sir.
so if it's only a matter of one's willingness, passion to succeed, and everybody wants a government job. Getting a government job is not the only thing because this is a professional course. You should not expect government to provide jobs for every graduate who comes out of the dental school. So you should start practicing on your own and don't expect quick returns. You have to wait for at least minimum of 10 years to be recognized as a good doctor. And if you have that patience, you will definitely become a successful individual in future.
Oh, very true, sir. As you said, that you need to keep patience and you need to work hard for this. Not only this, but for in every profession, you need to work hard, sir.
Correct.
Again, getting a bit personal, sir. What is your key to success? I mean, one thing which keeps you always motivated. What is that, sir?
My key to success, I didn't know that I'm heading towards success, uh, but definitely whatever I did it with a lot of interest, a lot of passion, and I never expected anything in return and did my work with all sincerity. And over a period of time, that itself, people started calling it as a success story.
Well, sir. Uh, Sir, since you have been into a clinical practice since 40 long years, sir,
Yeah,
a small favor I would be saying just for the benefits of the budding dentists. That can you please tell us five do's and don'ts of a dental practice which you generally follow, sir?
I will tell truth to my patient. I will never cheat a patient.
Mm-hmm.
I will never say what is not possible, it is possible to a patient.
Mm-hmm.
And I will always, what to say,
It's okay, sir. Well, sir, coming towards the end of the show, sir, any message which you would like to give to our fraternity, to our budding dentists who are just emerging from BDS, sir?
hmm. No, I would say that India is a huge country.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of opportunity for dentists to succeed, and they should not get stuck to some major cities. They should spread out to even interior places and start a clinic. And in fact, they will be recognized faster if you go to a place where no other people are there. And after some time, if somebody else comes to that town also, people will recognize who is a better dentist, who is a better doctor.
Okay. That was all for today's show, sir. It was pleasure talking you, sir. Hope this interview helps our budding dentists to improve themselves and keep themselves motivated.
that is the most important thing. They have to work hard. They have to work with passion. They have to be honest, sincere, and at the same time, not to do anything bad to a patient. And
Mhm.
if they have that thing in mind, they will definitely succeed.
Sure, sir. Uh, Thank you, sir, for your golden words for this golden interview, actually, which I'll say. Thank you for making us time, your valuable time to us, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Good night,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you. Good night. Gajendra. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was all for today's show. Hope you will like it. Do like, share, and subscribe to our channel, The Molar Bear.